Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in the grind, no escape from me. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see I'm just a poor boy, scraping by minimum wage. Born in the shadows of the city lights, concrete cradle under endless nights. Daddy worked 2 jobs, mama prayed for rain. Bills like chains rattling around my brain. But I read the books when the wolves were at the door. Charts and candles on the bedroom floor. Stocks in the morning, real estate at noon. Silver and gold under the harvest moon. Sweat on my collar, fire in my veins. Every dollar saved was breaking free from the pain. They said play it safe, boy, stay in line. Clock in, clock out till the end of time. But the system's a cage with a velvet disguise, promising heaven while it steals your life.
Oh, got you, Penny.
From the ashes I've been my throne.
I'll give you guys the offering.
Turn pennies to
So I click my starting screen, and then as soon as I see the first comment up into the chat, as soon as I see the first comment, I move to the quick countdown. Give people, a chance to wake up and see that the video is up. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. We're about to get started here. I'm just getting a couple things set up on the old desk-a-rooney. Send out the message to the community. I got some community swag and stuff, and updates on what's been going on. Hope you guys are doing well.
Learn the hard math, made the numbers fit while they were laughing. I was making my move. Every red defeat had something left to prove. Late night hunger.
All right. Good Sunday. Top of the morning to you folks. Thanks for hopping in here and hanging out with me today. I've got a lot of cool stuff going on in the community that I've been watching. I've been a little bit more of a lurker, silent viewer, I guess you could say, lately on the YouTubes. I apologize if I'm not dropping comments and stuff as much as I used to. I promise you, it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. I go in, I watch your video, I click a like, and then I bounce, man. But I've been having a lot of stuff kind of running. I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, like not just with like work, but I'm trying to build some stuff. I'm trying to get really competent at self-development to build some business ideas that I've had for years that I just never really put to work, if that makes sense. What's going on, guys? Yeah, we're live. I got some community swag to show. I've got just general conversation pieces about stacking. I went ahead and put all the metals out there, not all of them, but some gold, some silver, some copper, all you copper guys out there, and some platinum, little platinum pieces down here as well. Oh, that's kind of a big platinum piece, but there's other platinum pieces. But yeah, we are live, guys. Let me say hello, and then I'll get back into what I was saying. Mr. E. Rodriguez fired off the video today with the first comment of the live stream. He got us going, guys. So, if you're happy that we're live, thank E. Rodriguez, because he was the first one to come in here and actually say something. Thank you. Penny Scout came in right behind it. Got him, Penny. What's going on, dude? My man, Silver Serpents. Always, man. Silver Serpents. I don't know if I tell you this enough, but I appreciate you, brother. You're always active in the Discord. You're always active on the channels. It goes a long way. Hope we probably don't say thanks enough to people out there directly, but thank you for being here and supporting the channel and everything that we're doing here. All right. Our guy Argent Arrow, my man Argent. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Another day, another dollar, baby. All right. We got our salutations. We got Warhammer Weekend Times. My man Warhammer, what's going on, brother? We are talking. I'm building something big. I just want to tell y'all that, like, I'm building something big time. Well, two things actually. One is going to be a financial analysis mobile and web app that regular ass blue collar people like all of us here can use to track their financial journey and do everything that they can to get on a real nice financial freedom path. And so that's going to be a big thing that I'm building. Action breeds success. What's up, dude? Thank you all for popping in here, man. I hope everybody's having a great, wonderful Sunday morning. So that's one thing, and that's not really going to affect you guys at all, because I'll probably keep that under wraps until it's in a beta stage or an alpha stage. And then when it's alpha stage, I'll probably throw it up into the Discord or something, and let you guys, you know, give me feedback, use it, tell me what's good, what's bad, what's annoying, and then I'll take y'all's feedback and kind of fine tune it. And then when we get to beta, you know, like with signups and stuff, we'll do all that. Anyway, I'm working on it. Now what actually you guys might care about, and then I'm gonna get into some community swag too, because unlike unlike a couple people out there in the community who I know have poker chips and stickers, still waiting. My man Silver Stacker, it's great, it's always great to see you, Silver Stacker. Hope you're doing well, man. You're sober, you're one of those guys, man. I watch like every freaking upload you do, brother, so thanks for being here. All right, you're a weirdo. I mean, I'm weird too, but you know what I'm saying, Penny. We're still normal folk, you know what I mean? All right, so we have the community swag folder. Some of you that are in this chat have community swag, you just haven't sent it over my way yet. I know how it goes, but yeah, we're gonna add a new poker chip and sticker to the old book today as well. All right. Man, I'm like a squirrel, man. I'm my ADD is everywhere, baby. So what's the other thing that I'm building? If you guys have watched, I had a couple of those videos where I just kind of grabbed some feedback real quick from people about one of the applications I've already built, which is just a daily tracker of prices. It also goes out there and it looks for the best deals on the internets to give us an idea of what spot prices are doing for different types of metals. It compares fractional valuations versus whole valuations so that we know when there's a really good deal on fractional, if we want to go that route. And then we get a quarterly analysis and predictions and makes recommendations based off the GSR. Anyway, I'm going to be expanding that a lot into a web app that anybody in the world can have access to, not just people in my Discord. And I'm building that out. And I know that like people like International Stacker have their websites, but here's the big difference. And again, this is I'm throwing no shade at IS, man. International Stacker is one of my not even one of, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, of the big boy stacking channels out there. International Stacker is my favorite. I like the guy. I like everything he does for the community. I like his videos. I like his live streams, the high energy. I like his traveling the world stuff. I like his, you know, his documentation of global LGSs and stuff. I love everything International Stacker does. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You know, I'm maybe a little bit of a fanboy of that guy. But yeah, so I've looked at what he's got, and I really like what he's got. Hey, what's up, Philly? What's going on, brother? But one thing I will say about IS's website is it's 100% about him and his channel and what he's doing. And what I wanted to do was build something that's actually a lot more broad stroked. I wanted to basically consolidate all the things that everybody ever talks about or asks about in stacking, and I wanted to bring it into one spot. And so I'm building that out, and I'm talking like I'm not going to be promoting my own channel, and in fact I won't even allow my own YouTube videos and information to be part of this. I'm going to do it explicitly. I'm going to go out there and all the people, you know, like you guys in here, the people first in the community, you know, I will highlight your YouTube videos and classify them based on what they're about. I will get news articles from all over the interwebs about what's going on in precious metals and put them forefront. We're going to do obviously all the price charting, so we know where the metal prices currently are. I'm going to do all the conversion stuff so that we know exactly what a Morgan dollar is supposed to be today and melt, or a mercury dime. We know like maybe a $2.5 US gold coin, right? I'm gonna have all those conversion tables there for you so you can quick and easily find whatever you want and see what it's pricing at. Anyway, I'm gonna try, and the state tax structures as they stand, like how much each state charges for different types of precious metals, etc. Yeah, I'm gonna try to break it all down into one web app that anybody can just access and use, and just get the pulse of the metals market and precious metals and stacking all in one shot. Not just defined around one person, but defined around the entire community of people contributing to this. So anyway, I hope that helps everybody, and I hope that's something that people will enjoy. I'm just stretching my legs on that and starting that project, which is an expansion off of the Discord post. So anyway, long-winded conversation here to start the morning. What do we got? Yesterday, today, what's going on? Oh man, there's gonna be some funny videos I think being made pretty soon here too. I don't want to spoil anything, but I got asked to contribute to somebody's YouTube video recently, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So here's part of our I'll give you a spoiler alert. Part of our conversation is I said, hey man, I said I'm happy to help with this, but you gotta change your script, because your script that you want me to say for you makes me sound like a giant asshole. I was like, make your script a little bit better so I don't look like a complete jerk, dude. All right, anyway, so we're working on that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun when that video releases. Hope you guys can check it out. You'll know when it gets dropped. But it won't be from me. It'll be somebody else. Anyway, got some copper right here. You know who I saw a really cool copper piece? I think it was Silver Serpents, right? Yeah, it was 100%. Not, I don't think, but it was 100% Silver Serpents, man. I saw you, dude, had a really cool copper round made for you by Average Jane. I think that's what Blue Collar Stacker's wife. Is that correct? Who runs a Whatnot channel. I'm not a big Whatnot guy. I know you guys post like Whatnot streams and stuff. I'll be honest, I don't use Whatnot at all. I had lukewarm negative experiences on it, and I just decided to never really go back. Nothing against people that sell on there. It's just not the marketplace that I want to participate in. But I understand, people run businesses, so I respect it. All right, here's what we got. Since Silver Serpents and Kalilo, and let me double check. Yep, I don't see a Sober Stacker one. I don't see a Philly Stacker one. Let's see. I don't see yesterday. Today. What other poker chips and stickers do you guys don't see? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I see a Panger. I got Panger in here. All right. FG up there, Rural. We got Walter Thibodeau. We got the Fishman himself. We got Stable Stacker. We got Crawdaddy. You know who we don't have? A lot of people in this chat right now that watch all the viewership leaves because they're all getting called out. Yeah, I'm calling your asses out. Anyway, we got a new one. We got a new one to add to the collection here because my man DC Stacks, as you know, I don't know if he minds me sharing his little, his little nice card here. We got a nice card coming in the mail. We got the Retriever on there with the thank you. Boom, boom, boom. I like that. I like it right there. And then coming in, we got 2 poker chips. I'll pull those out because I'll be honest, these look badass, dude. What a hell of a design on there. We got the DC Stacks sticker going. How much copper do I have again? Yesterday, today, I have like 45 pounds. 45 pounds or so of copper. Copper. All right, dude. Hey, Dragoon. Thanks for doing a swap. Channel is awesome. He must be talking about his own channel. I don't think he's talking about my channel because the adjective of awesome and this channel probably don't go. That's like what we call an oxymoron, my friends. Anyway, keep up the great content. Love the walkers. He likes my walker series. I like my walker series too. In fact, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Penny, you're good. You're good. I know you don't. I know, I'm just giving y'all a hard time. You're good. Penny, but no, you've sent me some messages and helped me out in Gmail land. So I appreciate you. Your boy DC, keep stacking lacking, baby. Yeah, the walkers. Spoiler alert, guys. I may have already ordered my next walker for the MS65 challenge. So there we go. Let me take a second. I'm gonna get these out of this thing. Oh, I don't want to tear that. I didn't want to tear the card. All right. The tape didn't come off clean. All right, let me get that tape out of here. Get that tape out of here. And let's check out these poker chips, man. These things are nice, dude. Keep stack lacking. All right, we got one with the motto on there. It looks like. Oh, that's cool. These are good quality. Makes me feel bad about mine. Maybe I should have enhanced my graphics on my own. All right, here we go. Was the copper worth it? I think so. I mean, I got it for barely over melt. I mean, not much. Yesterday, today, I don't know. Yesterday, today, I don't know which. I don't even know, man. Was it worth it? I got it. It's like sometimes you just buy stuff because you like it, and I'll be honest. Like, if the question right here is like, should you stack copper? No, because the premiums are really high, like way high, like as in like 30 times face value, or not 30 times face value. Sorry, 30 times melt value. but it looks cool as hell. I mean, like, I think they're just really cool decorative pieces. I say that a lot with like a lot of stuff. Like for me, like I like gold backs and I like copper, but I don't like them for stacking and wealth preservation and building wealth. I like them for cool design and like artistic talent. You know, like I don't know how that makes sense to you, but like the is it worth it? I mean, I have a 10-pound bar or 15-pound bar that is basically melt at like $5.85 or $6 an ounce or something like that, or a pound. Sorry, $6 a pound melt. Like anyway, I bought these for I can't remember, but these were. I can't remember what it was, but it wasn't crazy expensive. I think it was like $30 for 25 or something. Like so, it was not terrible. But still, like, no, I don't think they're a good thing for stack. I just think they're cool, man. All right, anyway, let's go back here and check this thing out. Guys, I spent like 5 hours yesterday on the golf simulator, and I understand, I understand that that's a first world problem, but my back and my forearms and everything and my abs are sore, dude. I've spent so much time on the golf sim. I'm checking out this stack in the USA, DC Stacks, that badass looking eagle, all the electrification going on around there. Established 2026. This thing is sick, DC, if you're watching this. Maybe I should tag DC, or somebody should tag DC in this thing, but yeah, look at that thing. That thing's beauty. That's a beauty. I'm not trying to discredit anybody else's, chip designs. This thing's sick. Holy smokes, I just checked my local scrapyard. Copper scrap for bare bright is 45. I haven't seen it that high in years. Yeah, copper's going up. Copper's going up a little bit. The car has an average of 55 pounds of copper. Dang, dude. You owe so many people chips. I need some stamps. Hey, you know what? Serpents? Serpents, here's what I understand. What you're telling me, Serpents, what you're telling me is that old Silver Dragoon isn't even worth a 75-cent stamp. Is that what you're trying to say to me, Serpents? That me and all the wonderful things that I've brought to you, just kidding. It's not even worth grabbing some stamps the next time you're at the store. Oh my gosh, with friends like these, my friends, who needs enemies, right? All right, anyway, there's the first chip. Pretty sweet. I'll get that in the bag. All right, second chip. DC Stacks right here. Oh yeah. And then, oh, there it is. This one's a little bit harder to see. This is V1, I think. Oh, there we go. Keep stack a lacking right there. Keep stack a lacking. We are DC. It comes and goes, slow and steady. All right, while you guys spend some time enjoying the beautiful display of metals I brought out for you. All right, we got platinum, gold, silver, and copper. I'm gonna take 1 second and get these things loaded into my album, so that yeah, I gotta put this one on DC Stacks outside so that I can have the other one on the Bald Eagle, baby. The hell yeah, that's a no-brainer. That's the easiest decision of my life right there. All right, that Bald Eagle's got to be facing front and center. That thing's sexy. Got just saying. Hey, I'm just saying, guys. I have 2 slots on the front of the album for 2 more poker chips. After that, the next 2 people after this, you're gonna be on the second page. Okay, so if you want to be on the front page, of the community chips, get it sent over here. And by the way, I send stuff back. Okay, I send stuff back. It's not like you're not gonna get robbed of your stamp. All right, here we go. We gotta find a place to put old DC. I think I'm gonna butt him up right next to Rural here, down hanging out right next to Rural Stacker. These stickers, by the way, they're hell. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have fingernails, so these stickers, when y'all send them to me, I sometimes have like the hardest time in my life kind of get them off the little paper. Got a fumbling idiot. Not that that's hard to do. All right, DC. Woo, baby. DC Stacks right there next to Rural and Bottom Gun Bob. Death from below. Hell yeah. What channel are you reading a script for? Are you conveniently ignoring? Oh, I didn't. Oh, no. Okay. Hold on. Hey, Hold on, let me check. I don't want to spoil anything. Hold on. 1 second. Oh, death from below. Whoa. Yeah, I went to YouTube. I did just notice I only have 5 likes, so you guys are yo. Yeah, not just kidding. All right, here we go. All right, that's all done. We got the chips. They're looking good. Man, that eagle, I gotta tell you what. I like everybody's poker chip, but that eagle's screaming. It's gonna be I finally pressured old serpents into doing something for me, huh? Got it. Anyway, these are also a few people have sent items, trinkets, and gifts. Those always have a place in here as well. So thanks, guys. I try to send something back. I'm not gonna say what it is, but I have a pile of stuff that is silver that we send back. Your thumbs are broken. It's all good. Blocks. How you doing, bud? Hello. I haven't seen any of the stackettes pop in here yet. All right, let me see if I can answer Sober Stacker's question. I don't want to spoil something. Let me make sure he doesn't have. 1 second. Videos he's released recently. Okay, I think it's safe for me to say this, but it's gonna be on that ASE guy's YouTube channel. So I don't know when he's gonna drop it. I don't have that information, but he just asked me to provide. What's up, Panger? Hey, we just got done showing. Just got done showing your chip there, buddy. Thank you, sir. All right, it's gonna be on that ASE guy's channel. Did you see that 18-year-old Belgian construction worker found 10 million in gold while working in the Belgium sewer? Wow, I did not see that article, but that sounds awesome, dude. That sounds awesome. I would be down for it. So what are you guys thinking? All right, I pulled out all these different metals for a reason today. I wanted to get y'all's opinion on this. See what everybody's pulse, see what the stacker pulse is right now, because again, that's what a lot of the applications that I'm building are kind of like trying to make sure I serve the community directly, right? We got my man Kalilo live. How did Kalilo know that we were live? I didn't see anybody say precious metals for sale, PMs for sale, PMs for sale 3 times fast. So I don't know how Kalilo found us, but hey, welcome, Kalilo. What's going on? You're always welcome here, sir. All right, Roadkill, my man Roadkill. I am subbed to the ASE, guys, so I will see it. Nice. Yeah, if you guys are wondering if you're just joining us and you're wondering what the heck we're talking about, I got invited for a little, I got invited to do a little cameo segment in somebody's YouTube video recently, and I thought that was a lot of fun. And from the script that he gave me, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Just say that. From the script that he gave me, and he asked me to kind of talk about, I think it's going to be a fun little video. That'll be cool. The Humble, what's going on, Humble? We got a lot of people popping in here. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming on over. No real rhyme or reason today. I already kind of shared a lot of the what's been going on in the background and why I've been a little bit absent from YouTube world. It wasn't anything, again, if you guys noticed that like my comments and stuff dropped off and all that, I want you to know I still love you guys. I still watch the videos. I just clicked the like, but I have them on like autopilot right now because I'm doing a lot of work like outside. So I have here's a little window into my life. I have a full-time career that dictates most people, that normal Monday through Friday, work day. Then I have 2 personal businesses that I run. One is the financial investment business, right? Investment broker business. The other business that I run for myself is the trading card business. And then I also have a partnership business with another person in the trading card space. So yeah, so anyway, outside of that, husband, father, I'm actually was about to go back to signing up. I am also a member of Team Rubicon, which is an emergency disaster. They do prevention work, but they also do disaster recovery. So like if a big flood comes through, or a drought, or a fire, or an earthquake, or anything really, like it could even be like the drinking water of a certain city is bad, and like we want to go help provide drinking water to people and stuff like that. So anyway, it's a really cool service. If you guys are looking for a way, like especially if you're You're retired. Hey, Mustard and Biscuits, my man Biscuits coming here. Muskets, baby. If you guys are like retired and healthy and you're looking for something to do, I highly recommend look into Team Rubicon. Team Rubicon, wonderful emergency service, charitable work that you can do for people out there. Check it out. Let me make sure I got caught up. Man, I don't know where you guys all came from, but appreciate you guys hopping in here. We are just hanging out, talking about metals, talking about BS. Anyway, doing all that stuff. Also coaching lacrosse. I coach lacrosse. We have fall tournaments, and then we have our main season in the spring. So anyway, that's my life, my normal life. And inside of all that, yes, I'm a psycho. I tried to also add in building. I'm also building in these new apps and stuff that I can use to libertad. Yeah, exactly. That I can hopefully get some great experience in building front to back, full stack, applications that people can use to enhance their daily life, because I'm so tired. Like, I know I have the skills to do it. And I have knowledge and I have the experience. I just never have done it for myself. And I really want to create something amazing that I can put out to the world. Almost like an author writes a book. I want to write software that can hopefully make everybody that uses it have a great time. So anyway, yeah, there you go. There's a little bit of what. There you go. You guys know everything about me. Okay, keep it on the down low. All right, here we go. We got gold. So I was asking earlier. I'm going to show some pieces here. I want to know what you guys are targeting. What are your stacks focused on? Well, as I take a little sip of coffee real quick. Okay. Silver stacker. You suck at it. Silver. It's a hard thing to do. Okay, so I mean, do you want my honest advice? Like, are you actually asking for honest advice, Silver? I can help you. It's hard though. It's hard because okay. Promoting merchandise. One thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. I would say one thing, and again, any feedback I'm providing here is not like I hope you don't like take it as criticism. It's not criticism. It's just like opinion, right? Anytime you have self-branded merchandise, like the people who sell self-branded merchandise the best are like massive celebrities, right? Like Taylor Swift's and sports figures, and you get what I'm saying. Like, it's people that like I don't know how to explain it. Like they want to have somebody's brand or likeness on their chest at all times, right? For me, I feel like if I personally am looking to buy merchandise, as in shirts and hats and whatever, and this is hypocritical because I have some merch myself that has my own brand on it, but it was just, I don't expect anybody to buy it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to promote it. I don't expect anybody to buy it. It's cool when they do. Like, I actually have my own mug right here. For instance, here, self-plug. I have a Stop the Melt mug. This is my own mug, right? I have these. I don't make them, but they get made for me, but it has my logo on it. And this was just like a way to, support the channel if you wanted to. But really, my main way that I want support is through channel memberships. But anyway, okay, back to what I'm saying. If I were deciding on what merchandise personally that I was going to buy, I want something that is more like generic message or generic image that stands for something that I believe in versus somebody's personal logo. In fact, I don't even wear myself. I don't really wear any branded clothing. Like I don't wear Tommy Hilfiger and I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know all the brands because I don't wear Nike. I don't wear like Reebok, whatever. Like I don't even wear branded clothes personally. So for me to wear something that has like an image or a message or something like that, for me, I want it to be a general thing, a broad thing, something that I believe in, not necessarily like this, like I'm literally showing my own design, but like I personally don't want to have something with another, like, I don't know, brand on it. But I'm also like a freak. I'm like one of the I'm probably on the lower minority here, so I don't know if my advice is valuable or not. Okay, and how to promote it. It doesn't have your channel on it. It just says woke up sober. Oh, nice. I'm a little bit ignorant. The other thing is you got to advertise that shit, dude. If you really want to sell shirts and if you really want to sell merchandise like that, shirts and mugs and hats and all that, you've got to advertise it. You've got to advertise it on Instagram. You've got to advertise it on Facebook. You've got to advertise it on TikTok. You've got to advertise it in your channel in a very well-placed 30-second, probably, you know what I mean? Like segment in every one of your videos. Like, hey, have you guys ever heard, what is this guy's name? The hold on. Is it the 3-7 project? Hold on. There's this military guy I like to watch. I think it's 3 of 7 project. Obviously Christian faith and everything like that. But okay, so yeah, this guy. I'm gonna throw a link here for you that I think will help you sober, honestly. Hey, what's up, Thousandaire? My man Thousandaire here. Okay, 3 of 7 project. I realize that I'm giving y'all links to stuff and it's probably making you leave the freaking live stream. That's how good of a live streamer I am. But anyway, 3 of 7 project, you know, Christian based, military, you know, based channel. Love this channel. He does something called Truck Talks Sober, which is very similar to what you do, right? If you look at any of his videos, like he's got a video, his most recent video is about flock cameras, all right? Flock cameras. At the end of every single one of his videos, he says something like, if you want to keep, if you want to support the channel and keep my man Chili in the dungeon, go out there and get yourself a shirt and a hat, support the channel. You know, so it's like a 15-second ad read. Does that make sense? It's unobtrusive to the video, and it obviously it says very clearly that like that's the way that you can support his channel, right? Is picking up his merch. That's my honest answer, Sober. You got to advertise it. You got to do it in a tactful way that doesn't interfere with your video, right? You got to tell people that you know that you want and need the support, stuff like that, you know. Anyway, slept almost 10 hours. That's my man, dude. Let's see. Friday into Saturday, I slept 10 hours. Yesterday, I mean, I did all my, you know, chore stuff, my house stuff, yard work, all that stuff. I had that all done by like 10 a.m. And then from 10:30 a.m. to about 4 p.m., your boy was smashed in the golf sim. So much so that my back is thrown, my abs are shot, my forearms are weak. There's a party going on. Yes, sir. What's going on? Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. DW Paratroop. What's going on, man? All right. It's been more than 2 years since I slept 10 hours. Dang. All right. Back to, you know, okay. All right. The last conversation I had was about what do you guys stack? Like, I feel like the stacking community has shifted a lot, right? So, excuse me, didn't mean to cough into the mic there, but that one crept up on me. The gold is still my preferred long-term stack, but it's just so dang expensive, man. When it starts breaching that $4,100 mark, I don't know about you guys, but I have a difficulty pulling the trigger on the old gold above 4,100. I did pick up some at like the 3,650 range, and I'd picked up some all the way up to like 4,000 recently, and then I kind of slowed down again because I've been picking up fractional. Like this guy I got a long time ago. This one was a trade from silver to gold for a while back when the GSR was back in the hundreds. You know, fractional gold is kind of where I'm at, and that's why like that little application that I built. Again, a lot of the stuff that I built for myself, and then I hope that it like translates to other people. But what it does for me is it's telling me where the best deals and the current market margins are for fractional versus whole ounce, so that I can determine when's a good time for me to buy gold or silver. Right now, I'm only buying constitutional. Me too. I guess technically silver. Pretty much me too, dude. Sad day. Chris will be. What's wrong? I just looked up and I saw sad day. Chris will be streaming soon. I hope everybody's all right. I don't stack fractional silver. Tell you what. Tell you what. I do. Like I said, I don't always do the best. I don't always have the best strategies, but I did start when silver was up there in the 90s and 100 plus dollars an ounce. I did start picking up half-ounce silver pieces, and what I was doing with them is I was throwing the half ouncers as like, okay, let's say I bought something for, you know, $150 and I needed to get to $200 for free shipping. I was just throwing half-ounce silver into my cart to get it to the free shipping point. And like it added up. All right, take care, Humble. Thanks for stopping in. I hope everybody's okay. It sounded like something just happened, but I hope you know, prayers out there for you if you need them, Humble. Sounded like something popped up. Yeah, platinum and some constitutional. Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were looking at palladium too. Did you find any palladium yet, Thousand? Or are you just finding some still picking up the old platypus? I do have quite a, I have more platinum than I thought. I have another Valcambi. These are platinum down here actually. They're not fractional silver. They look silver, but these are actually platinum 1/10 ounce Britannias. Oh, look at that lighting. Well, great lighting here. There it is. I think she's coming in. She's a beaut, Clark. You know what I mean? Yeah, these are 1/10 ounce pretties. I pulled it all out. I enjoy this frac talk. So fractional silver, I really do think that constitutional silver is the way to go. I really do. I think constitutional silver is absolutely the way to go for fractional silver. And I'm gonna toot my own horn here, but this guy right here, and if Sober Stacker is still lingering and listening here, he can attest to this. He can definitely attest to this. But I have been preaching the laurels of constitutional silver even back when half of us were saying that it was dead dog water, nobody should buy it. I was still saying that you should buy it. I still believe in constitutional silver, and the fact that I can buy it for under spot, the fact that I can buy it for under spot still, and I feel like everybody knows it's gonna have its day again in the sunshine. When that day comes, we're all gonna wish we had it. You know what I mean? We're all gonna wish we had it. We're gonna say, here's what's gonna happen in like a year, 2, 3 from now, when Walkers and Frankies and Barbers and Morgans and Peace Dollars are all demanding a 10% premium over spot. You guys are gonna go, dang man, I should have listened to all those people back then that were telling me not to freak out when constitutional got cut off by the refineries. You know what I mean? That's gonna happen. I want you to bookmark the stream, come back to me, and let's see if we can get there. I just didn't want to buy it under spot when it was $70 full. No, I get it, $1,000. I'm not saying you have to buy everything all at once. Dollar face is 44 as of yesterday. Hoorah, baby. That's not bad. I gotta move. I'm such an idiot, guys. I just went, how long have we been streaming? 37 minutes. 37 minutes. Let me explain what I did, okay? I have a monitor here, okay, that had nothing on it, okay? I have a monitor over there that had my live chat on it. And then I had a monitor way over there that had my live stream, like video editing software, so that I could see what I was actually producing for you guys. And this whole time, I'm like looking way over there to make sure that the things that I'm showing are showing up on screen, while also having to look way over here to look at my chat. I just combined the two into one spot, so now I can actually like not crick my neck the entire time I'm doing this. So maybe we can go a little longer. All right. So I've got some people, Rosies and Quarters. Nice. I mean, you guys know I like the Walker. Hell, I damn near considered changing my channel name recently, boys, but I didn't because of all the poker chips and stickers I've sent out there. I was like, I don't want to pull an old inefficient fish stacker and change my name 4 times in a calendar year and confuse everybody. Oh, I miss Fish. I hope Fish is doing well. I hope he comes back when the sun goes down a little bit sooner in the evenings. I hope Fish finds time to come back to us. But when looking left, you miss what's right. Exactly, RJ Arrow. You understand what my problem was. So now I got to go right down the damn center, baby. We're going right down the center. I can see everything. What was I going with? Oh yeah, so I was about to change my name, guys. I was gonna change my name to Walker Silver Stacker, like Walker Texas Ranger, but obviously with the Walking Liberty series, you know, right? So yeah, I was gonna become Walker Silver Stacker was gonna be my name change, and I was thinking about it, man. I was really thinking about it, and I was like, I should do it. It would make sense. People would understand. It would fit the new theme of like focusing on collecting walkers and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Nah, we gotta just let the Silver Dragoon ride and die at this point, you know. It has before. It will begin. Then Mark. Oh, what Pang is Pang over here? Is poo-pooing my plan? Pang, you've never seen that premium on junk, but it'll be a nice day when I do. All right, you guys want a little story time of when I first got stacking and what I chose and why I chose. Do a fish, blow up your channel. I already did that once, Philly Stacker. If you guys don't know the history of this channel was dedicated to one specific trading card game for 3 years. I think for 3 years it was all I did, like 1,000 videos, live streams and stuff over 3 years. Oh, I at one point I did 200 and like I think it was like 270. Yeah, there was a one period I did 270 live streams in a row consecutively every single day, whether I was traveling, whether I was my family was sick or whatever. I did whatever I had to do to make sure that I did a 45-minute to 1 hour live stream every single day. Work, it didn't matter. I figured it out. And I grew that channel to about 8,400 subscribers over that period of time. You know, whatever, millions of watch hours, all that kind of crap, or whatever, millions of views and like crazy watch hours, because my lives were all like 45 minutes to an hour, and we would average between like not really an average, but like I guess an average stream would get like 50 people, and then a good stream would have 250 plus viewers at once, right? So we really cranked out the content back then, and I made other videos and stuff like that, and market watch videos. Anyway, whatever, nobody cares, right? Nobody cares about that. So then I actually did blow up that channel, completely blew it up. I put every single video on private, every single live stream on private. I rebranded everything. I killed the old name entirely, well, as much as I could. And then anyway, I did all that stuff, and I had the channel dead for like 8 months, and then I started watching Thousandaire, and I'm going to tie this into what Pang's comment was about fractional never being above premium, or never having a positive premium. I'm going to get to that about constitutional, but anyway, I did all that, and then so we started this channel. What's up, THS? Doing a little story time. That's probably going to bore everybody to sleep here, but started this channel around like 8,400 subscribers, and I think we're now, I haven't looked in a while, but I think we're above 12k now. Hold on, how do I see this shit again? Studio, 1 second, where are we at? How do I see this quickly? Okay, oh wow, okay. Hey, what's up, ASE guy? How you doing? ASE guy, I gave him a little spoiler alert, dude. I hope you understand, ASE guy. I did not tell him anything other than I was solicited for a cameo segment in a little video upcoming that they can get excited about and go watch. And I gave your YouTube channel so they can get ready for that content drop. All right, I'm gonna get to you, Pang. I'm telling a story that's probably way longer than it needs to be, but you know, whatever. You guys learn a lot. Anyway, all right. So we're currently at 12,903 subs, which means that since I brought this channel back as Silver Dragoon, and thank you guys all who have watched and subbed or whatever you've done here, shared the video, talked about it in somebody else's channel. I don't know what you've done, but thank you. That means we've gained about 4,000, probably 4,500 subscribers since this channel's been recreated. So thanks, guys. Yeah, so I mean, I think that to me that's hugely successful. I love it. Okay, so why did I go from a trading card channel? Why did I go from a trading card channel to a precious metals channel, you might ask? Well, very simple. I had a whole bunch of cash saved up, and I constantly do economy and financial analysis and global analysis for myself. That's what I do, right? You got an investment broker license. You're probably going to try to stay tuned into markets as much as you can. All right. So at the time, I don't know, it's like what, 6 years ago at this point. At the time, I was looking for a place to put cash into that was what I considered an alternative investment. So I already had real estate, I already had plenty of stocks in real estate, I already had crypto as well. I had whatever. I had everything that I kind of wanted at that point. I had virtually no gold and silver, and I had some trading card stuff, but virtually no trading card stuff either. And so at the same time, I looked at all these markets, and I felt like all of these markets, all these financial markets, were actually overvalued. And I wanted to diversify a portfolio of assets into something different. So I looked at gold and silver. At the time, silver I think was $18 per ounce, and I looked at its like historical chart, and I was like, well, that's pretty low. Like, what's the worst that can happen? And gold I think was around like $1,700-$1,800 an ounce. And so at that point, I started buying mostly silver, but I bought like a couple of these guys, like these little 1/10ers. Many of these I picked up when gold was like $1,800 an ounce, and I think I paid like $200 per 1/10 ounce coin, something like that. So like it was very low cost basis for my 1/10ers. And so I would pick up a little bit of gold, and I would pick up like a 10-ounce bar of silver, or 2 10-ounce bars of silver, or a kilo of silver. And why, you might ask, why was I buying kilos and 10-ounce bars back then? And why wasn't I buying fractional back then? I actually had this conversation with somebody where I was like, this seems so stupid to me. Why would anybody ever buy constitutional silver? Because at the time that I first got into silver and gold, I'm not kidding you, constitutional silver was above spot, like the pricing per ounce. And I was like it was well above it. And I was like, why the heck would I ever purchase old beat up US coins that are not even pure silver for a premium over spot, when I can buy kilos of silver that are pure silver, that are stamped with 999 fine silver, that it says the weight, it says the amount of silver, and I can buy these for under spot. And I'm not kidding you, Hanger. That's a true story. Constitutional was above melt pricing, above spot pricing, at like all the dealers. And it just didn't make sense to me at all. What's up, my man? Cat calm, dude. It didn't make sense to me at all. It's like, why would I pay a premium for something that doesn't even explain what it is? Now, I was ignorant, folks. I didn't know anything about it. Would I have liked to have picked up like some $100 bags of constitutional back then? You betcha now. But it is what it is. And so I was like, man, it just doesn't make sense. Why would I ever do that? Why would I ever spend more money per ounce of silver on these rubbed up ugly coins? Anyway, that was my rationale for when I got into gold and silver. And now, again, I'm not even kidding. Like, there was constantly like 10-ounce bars under melt, generic, we choose the year and brand or whatever, but I didn't care. Like, I was just stacking, maybe. I was just stacking it up. And I did that up to like, I don't even know. I think my initial first year was probably 600 to 800 ounces, somewhere in that ballpark. And then I slowed down a lot when silver started to get above 50. When silver got above 50, I got kind of scared, to be honest with you guys. And at 66 ounce silver, I sold like 100 ounces of silver. And that's when I started converting it into the like more heavily into gold. And then I shifted from buying silver, I started buying gold. So like a lot of these other pieces were picked up, the francs and the pesos and stuff. I started picking those up when I felt like gold was going to be more stable and silver was a little bit too volatile for me. Yeah, and so I just play the system back and forth, and I don't know if it's right or wrong. I don't really give two S's, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be perfect with my stacking strategy, because at the end of the day, like, would you rather have US dollars in a digital bank account represented by digits on a screen that you actually don't even control? Your bank actually owns that money, you know? Or would you rather have like precious metals that you can lock down and keep and, you know, hopefully surpass the rate of inflation over decades, you know? That's my simple strategy. Like, it's not crazy. I always analyze things because that's how my brain works. You paid $159, 1/10 ounce gold 5 years ago. Hell yeah, CACON, that's a great deal. I bet, like, if I hadn't, you know, and kudos to my man Collectible out there. I know I give him a hard time and joke about it all the time because like his PMs for sale conversations a lot. But to be quite frank, back then when I first first started stacking, I didn't have a lot of knowledge. I didn't know all the options and places that I could go purchase precious metals. So I shopped mostly on SD bullion, to be quite frank. I spent most of my money on SD bullion for the first 2 or 3 years, like tens of thousands of dollars to SD bullion. And I didn't even know like about monument metals and stuff, like how much I could have got better deals there. I didn't know about hero bullion. I didn't know about, what's up, my man? PJ's in the house. If I haven't given y'all a shout out or hello and you're here and you're talking and hanging out, I apologize. I try to catch everybody when I see their name pop up for the first time. Yeah, I just didn't know all the resources, and I actually have bought significant amount of stuff off of PMs for sale because, you know, to be quite frank, be quite honest, and I'm going to incorporate this into the new application that I'm building as well. It will reference PM for sales prices and stuff on some of the better listings. I've gotten some amazing deals. And I buy from like well-known sellers there. And yeah, I pick up a lot of pesos, half pesos. I learned about auctions on YouTube. I've been buying some from credible auctioneers, you know, stuff like that. And then obviously, you know, yeah, knowledge is power. And at the time that I first started, I didn't have a lot of knowledge, but I was just trying to get in my feet wet and get into it. And now I feel like I've got a lot more knowledge and expectations and try to use that to share that information with people. Getting started was definitely a learning curve. Yeah, Matt, you know what I'm talking about. Like you learn about everything. You learn about like what's popular, what's liquid, or, you know, what's easy to sell, what's easy to find. If your LGS, like when you first get started, you don't even know if your LGS is fleecing you or not. Because you just assume that like whatever their price is what the price is. Like you don't know that they sometimes put a 10, you know, 20% markup on stuff. You know, stuff like that. It was crazy. It was crazy when I first got started, and it's a lot better now. I started with AppMax, then went to eBay, then Facebook, searched for a coin shop in my area and found Facebook bullion groups. I have seen some sellers on PMs for sale also on Facebook. Yeah, a lot of them sell all over the place. Starting is the most exciting. Yeah, like, yeah, you're exactly right. And that's what happened to Argenero. Like after like 5 years of stacking, which isn't that long. Like I acknowledge that it's not long. Like most careers that I've had in one company have lasted much longer than my stacking journey. But in 5 years, I feel like I've kind of learned a tremendous amount, and you know, there's a ton of information out there. But I've bought from everywhere. I've bought from local shops all over the country. When I'm traveling, I just go to a local shop and I just buy something. You know, I've got a freaking library. I don't know about you guys, but I've got a freaking library just on the Walking Liberty $50. I bought like every book that's ever been released over the last like 80 years on the Walking Liberty $50. Some books, I paid like $80 for one of my books because it's been out of print so long, but it's like the reference Bible for like all the modern books that have ever come out. And it's like this is the book that everybody else builds books off of. It's, you know, I don't even care. I wanted to make sure my education was like top notch on the stuff that I want to buy. Your first purchase was from JM. That's because all the big channels made it sound like if I get anything from anywhere else, it's gonna be fake. Oh, that's kind of crazy, ASC guy. See, that's what our boy Thousandaire is trying to like. That's like his thing. Like, I don't think people understand that when Thousandaire, I'm speaking for him here, taking a little bit of liberty, I think, but when Thousandaire talks about like the no shield zone and not taking sponsorships from big bullion dealers, like he's not advocating that like the YouTuber is like a liar and stuff, like per se, or that they're bad YouTubers or anything like that. What he's saying is that like your messaging gets controlled, your narratives get controlled, and that can become dangerous, especially when you're presenting it to all the new people, like you just mentioned, ASE guy. Like, you know, these people like constantly shilling for the companies and saying all these things, and like, yeah, like why do you think I went to SD Bullion? Why do you think I went to SD Bullion? I went to SD Bullion because just like all of you guys, I watched all the big channels and they were all hawking SD Bullion, and like that's how I first started learning about it. And then I Google like online bullion dealers, and it's like, well, are you gonna trust just any bullion dealer with thousands of dollars? You know what I mean? It is what it is. What is he saying? He ain't no sellout. What he is saying? Oh no, I mean, I'm not even talking about myself, guys. I'm fortunate. I will say this, like, I'm fortunate that I don't need to do YouTube for income. So because of that, like I don't have pressure to convert my time into dollars. I don't have pressure to chase the YouTube algorithm for views and subs and likes and you know, monetization, like in terms of not monetization in terms of YouTube, because I think everybody who does YouTube should get paid because you're putting in your time. I'm talking about like monetization through like sponsorships. Like I don't have to chase. I get emails every freaking week. Hey, do you want to support this? Hey, do you want to promote this? And it's this much clicks per million or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like, it makes sense. I don't, and I'm not talking about myself. I really don't care about myself on this stuff, but because of my situation, I get to purely do YouTube content out of, you know, the love of the game, so to speak. Like, just because I want to share what I've been doing. I want to share my thought process. Mercedes or Porsche? I'd go, well, hold on. THS. Here's always the question you have to ask about when you see Mercedes versus Porsche. Do you have a family or are you just a single dude? If you have a family, I would say you go Mercedes. If you're just a dude, I would say Porsche. Have you ever checked to see if where the walkers are older that they actually have less weight? I see people comparing Mercs with Rosies. I haven't, no, but I mean, in theory, if they have the same wear and tear, I would imagine they should be very much the same weight, but I have not really looked too much at the different, you know, thing. Hey, 4K watch hours last night. As soon as I hit 1K subs, oh, hell yeah, dude. Congrats, Kalilo. You should be partially monetized, right? Don't they do, it's been a, like, I don't say this like braggadociously. It's been a while since I had to worry about what the YouTube metrics were for monetization. Let's just say that. I don't even know how to check anymore. I'm not really the greatest YouTuber out there, man. Well, as is pretty obvious. I thought it was 500. I thought it was 500 to do channel memberships and 1,000 to do paid ads. I will tell you this, and this is just a word of caution. Maybe it'll be different for you guys because you guys have better channels than me, so maybe people won't care. I will say this: when you turn on ads, as soon as you turn on ads, you do kind of like piss some people off. I'm just gonna say it like that. Like, there are some people who don't like ads, and what it does is it like interrupts the flow of their videos and they have to click skip ad or whatever they got to do. I personally have YouTube Premium, and I expense YouTube Premium like as a business expense out of my YouTube revenue. So YouTube basically pays for my YouTube Premium. Hey, what's up, my man? Foot in the house, baby. Little Foot. Hold on. You're another one. Little Foot. Let me make sure. Okay. Hey. I'm pretty sure, guys. I'm pretty sure Littlefoot has poker chips and stickers And if you look here, ladies and gentlemen, if you look closely with your Sherlock Holmes detective skills, I think what you might discover here is that there's no Littlefoot poker chip here. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, yeah, I agree. PJs, pajamas. I'm gonna say it like this, PJs. If you spend over 1 year, I mean 1 year, geez. If you spend over 1 hour a day on YouTube, premium is like the best bang for your buck you could ever buy, to be quite frank. Just never having to watch ads, like never having to skip ads. You just click your video. It could be a 5-hour video. You just have it playing in the background and you never have to do anything to skip an ad. You don't get like these 3-minute ad blocks. I love it. You have like 5 people I need to send to. Hey, well, here you go, boys. Here. Bam. I'll put it right there at the top for you. If you watch at the top, you're going to see the address scroll through eventually. Oh, all right. I think like 15, 20 minutes ago, I had an open forum question here about whether or not you were stacking gold. And I think I got completely distracted, which is perfectly fine because if somebody asks an intelligent question or says an intelligent comment, I think it's worth bringing up. Wait. Are you talking about me? Who's ignoring them? Matt? It's not me, Matt. My man, Matt Wingy. I see. What's up with that? What am I missing? What am I missing? I make nothing doing YouTube. I used to pay for premium. I'll probably be getting the light version. Dude, it only takes like a few channel members. A few channel members can really, a lot better. Now, if you go YouTube Premium Plus, getting 4x X speed, I'm not gonna, look guys, I'm not gonna name any names, okay? I'm not gonna name any names right now, but some of the YouTube stacking channels that I watch, you need a little bit more than a 2x speech pattern speed. You know what I'm saying? Right? So you go to YouTube Premium Plus, and now you can put like 4x channel speed. Woo! Yeah, there's my channel. Look right there. It just scrolled across the top. It's just scrolled across the top. Yeah, it's also in my description. Like it says something like if you want to connect or blah 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 or something stupid. Yeah, it's there. It's in there. Matt Wingy. Are you talking about me ignoring? Anyway, you can turn the screen off and just listen as well. Yeah, I do that at night. Thousand there. Like if I'm watching a video or listening to a video, obviously. Me and THS are trying to get smurfed. What does smurfed mean? What does that mean? I don't even know what smurfed means. You hate going live? I love going live, dude. I hate. All right, THS, we're the opposite, dude. I hate making videos, to be quite honest. Yeah, that's why I don't even consider myself a content creator, because I literally hate making videos. Like, okay, hate's probably a strong word. I extremely dislike editing videos because I suck at it. I always feel like my videos are terrible and that I edit them poorly. I don't know how to do any of the cool tools and features that you guys have, like arrows bouncing around on the screen and like numbers popping up and going away. And like, I don't know how to do any of that crap, man. So you know what I can do? I can do live and I can make stuff like this and I can make it work. And yeah, that's enough for me. Smurfed is a blue name as a mod. Oh, you guys think that you're gonna get blue names in my channel? Do you? You think you're gonna get blue names in my channel? Yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's see. Moderators become a basic channel member. Then you get a cool channel member sword next to your name, which is much better than the blue mod. You can't click on Matt's channel on your gray screen. You should be able to, right? I thought you can click on, if you click on anybody's, okay, here's how it works. If you guys don't know how to do this, if you click on anybody's portrait, if you click on somebody's portrait in the chat, maybe this is just because I'm the, like the channel mod or whatever, but you should be able to click on them and go to channel. Is that what you're saying? You want to do that by being mods? You guys are crazy. You gotta Earn that respect, son. You know, hey, I just say that shit ain't given away for free. What are y'all talking about here? Yeah, I understand what you're saying now, THS. Because you're not a moderator, you can't click on somebody's name. But then, you know what? Like, honestly, let's be real here. If you were a moderator, though, you'd have to approve every one of Catcom's gosh dang messages, because he throws it all in all caps with a ton of emotes, and we all know that thing's gonna get caught up in the auto mod. And then we have to approve every one of Catcom's messages in the chat. I don't want to have to do that. Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. What's going on in Uncle Sal's? I don't know. I don't know. What's Salivate doing? All we can do is graze, is report and block. I mean, block's one of the most useful tools on YouTube, man. I'll block all sorts of people on this sumbitch. And there's a few people, LBS, that have me blocked too. You know what I mean? There's a few people out there that got me blocked. I don't know why. I think a lot of people didn't like. I think a lot of people don't like my take on goldbacks at all. You know, if something happens, I'll tell you what, when you start telling people that goldbacks is Mary Kay for adult men and pickup trucks, all of a sudden, people start disliking you. You know what I'm just saying? Oh, you guys know what? I have something to share with you. Hold on. Hey, what's up, Amina? Thanks for stopping in here. Appreciate you very much. This was sent to me. No kidding. I was talking with somebody about goldbacks, and I'm going to share who this person is in just a second. And they went out of their way to send me an entire book about goldbacks and a fractional stacking strategy, which I have read about. Okay, so I've read this person's book. I'm gonna tell you who it is in just a second, because I think you guys should go support this. And if you're looking for an interesting read, I think you should give this book a shot. And you can pick it up on Amazon. It's self-published and stuff, but it's a decent read. I told this person that I would read their book they sent me, and I would give them an analysis, and I'll give them honest feedback about it. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a video that actually like lays out a little bit more information about this. But this person who made this book, guys, is our man, Silver State Stacker. So tons of respect. I may disagree with some of the ideas in this book. I may disagree with let's just say some of the points made in this book and the strategy. But I will always give respect to somebody who wants to have an honest, intelligent conversation about anything, even if I don't think that it's the great stacking strategy. I respect the fact that they took the time to build up their own strategy. And also he's got his other fortress stacking, books as well for his strategy. I'm not trying to promote his strategy as it's a strategy that you should go and just buy this book and incorporate it into your life. I'm just pointing out the fact that I respect people when they take the time to put their money where their mouth is and to actually write something and create something. I do think that you should read. I think that you should always educate yourself and get different people's perspectives and get the different arguments for and against your points. Again, I'm not trying to endorse the strategy for everybody, but I respect that he wrote a book, and I think that you should go, if you're interested, and go and buy the book and read it and see if it fits your plan or not. But anyway, you can kill a chicken only once, but harvest its eggs many times. Yeah, the golden goose, baby. If silver is $100, then a quarter silver fraction is more than an ounce of silver in early 2025. Yeah, Littlefoot, you're right. It is crazy. Have you guys ever thought about that? Like, have you ever thought about the fact that, we are, what's it called? We're concerned about premiums and like the premium of fractional and all that stuff. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're concerned about all these things. But what's funny is that like time, I think, just destroys all those arguments. You just sit and just do it for long enough, and none of it matters. It's just fun to talk about. It's content. Content is content, right? What are you guys talking about? Who's getting in trouble here? PJs, where have you been, brother? PJ's heck, you've been around, eh? What are you talking about? I don't really like how music, but I respect that he. Oh, you're talking about. Gotcha. Gold backs. I get THS. I am not advocating for gold backs. I want to be clear. I'm not advocating for gold backs. I still stand by what I said about them, but I respect people who want to actually make a solid, logical based argument against what I think. I like. What are we saying? I think if I could afford for gold ounce and 10-ounce bars all the time, I wouldn't love fractional so much. I can't. I can't afford a 10-ounce gold bar. Are you out of your mind? Littlefoot, I'm sorry, I didn't know you bid on that Yeti, Bigfoot, and Jane's stream first time and whatnot. Wasn't sure what. Oh, you guys were supporting the whatnot stream. Nice. All right, yeah. Catcom leaves comments. They're like, why are you yelling at me? Catcom, he explained that. Catcom said that he has a hard time reading the chat, so he likes to type in caps so he can read his chat, which makes sense. Yeah, the key is to get yourself in a position where you can hardly work and make more money than when you were working hard. You guys follow that, what I said there? Did you guys follow that? The goal in life, some people call it financial freedom, is to get to a position where you can hardly work and earn more income than when you were working hard. You guys follow me? You got anybody understand what I'm trying to say? Anyway, that's the goal. Those new 1,000 gold, silver, platinum foil coins are not. What the heck did you just say? You get the new 1,000 gold, silver, platinum foil coins. What are those? I don't know what those are. Yeah, no, Matt, I'm the same way. Like, I like the gold back design as a beautiful, like, piece of art that that has the benefit of supposedly being gold too. You know what I mean? Nano nice gold or whatever the hell it is. But I think that's cool. I like the silverback too. I actually have a silverback somewhere in my house. I legitimately don't know where the hell it is, but somebody gifted me the actual dragon, the silver dragon silverback. It's the big giant one too. I have no idea where it is in my house. No idea. It could literally be anywhere. I've never found it ever since I started stacking, but somebody gave me one. It's in here somewhere. It's gonna be a nice surprise when I'm moving or something one day. Like, oh yeah, here it is. It's probably gonna be all like creased and bent up, but whatever. I do like the DC. I like the DC goldback. I think that's a really cool design. It's like the Captain America. The new 1,000th gold coin cards. I don't know what those are. Anybody get what I'm putting down? What's going on, Matt Wingy? What's going on? What did you say? I can check what you said. Don't back don't hurt, but my brain now does. Talking about. Matt, I don't know what you're saying. I'll still buy goldbacks for the artwork. Anybody? Oh, yeah. I'm picking up what you put down. This was saying the 1/1000th coins in cards that are metal foil and 3 times the price of gold. So, so basically, what I'm understanding, Serpents, is that somebody else, has now figured out how to take advantage of the goldback ecosystem and now has made a new product that you can buy for even more premium. Smart. Is that what you're saying? Y'all Street? That's nice. Texas goldback. There you go. Yeah, I gotta. Oh, I'll show you. So I have the currency album, right? And this was a gift from Fish, so I put his sticker with it so that I always remember who gave it to me. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm of the mindset that if somebody ever sends me a gift, I never sell it. Like it is a gift, and if I ever don't want it anymore, then for my rule for myself is that I have to gift it to somebody else. I can't sell it for profit or something like that. If that makes sense. So anybody who ever sends me anything, it goes into special places, so that I know that. So yeah, I have these. It's all a bunch of goldbacks, like halves, I think, and ones. I don't even know. Ones and halves. And I just throw them in there and collect them over time and whatever. And then I got some like other currency. Like I got some minty fresh deuces here. Some minty fresh $2 bills, which aren't worth more than $2. But, you know, I just figured long term it'd be cool to have a nice quality copy of these things. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, a little red note. I don't know. It just, you know, you just sometimes you're not stacking for value and wealth. Sometimes you're just stacking for fun. You know, you're just stacking for something cool that you want to see. That's why I have those copper. Like these just look like a good deal. I literally just added them on with what somebody else was, or something else that I was buying. And I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll buy those. We got copper. I really like this design. These are milky now. Like I put these right into a tube. I don't really know the best way to keep my coins from getting milky. So if anybody has any recommendations for that, help me out, boys, because all my silver, even in tubes, gets milky, and it kind of irritates me, to be honest. But yeah, so I've got these, but you know, I might actually sell these and turn them into more graded coins. That's one thing I've been doing lately, is like cycling some of my more generic silver. I mean, this isn't generic, but like, you know what I mean? And then trying to get nicer graded coin pieces that I want to keep. I don't know if you know, but they stopped making the $2 bill this year. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. It's not your fault if it's a process. You know what, Pang? That's actually not a bad idea. I do need a channel round. Honest. It helps if you lick it, no milking on any of mine. Oh, okay. Gotta make a little sweet, tender love to my coins and they stop milking up. Got it. I thought it would be the other way around, to be honest with you, Kalilo. I thought if I started licking my coins, I thought they might milk even more. You know what I mean? All right, let's skip that conversation. Let's go here. Pang. What's the biggest size piece you can do for a melt? Like, what's the biggest size that you can make a channel round? I want to make a 10-ounce channel round. Can you do that? Can you do a 10-ounce channel round? All right, let me get caught up with what you guys are saying. We got PDS 0.010. What's going on, PDS? How you doing? I learned that when they make silver coins rounds, it depends how much borax they put melting the silver that gets all those milky spots. Oh, so PDS, so like you're saying it's not like how I'm storing it. It's more like how it was manufactured. I just haven't figured it out. Like I even have some stuff in like flips or capsules, and even in the capsules I have milking, and I'm like, what the hell do I do? Dang, we need to talk, dude. We need to figure out a 10-ounce round. How about, oh sheesh, sorry about that, I almost cussed. My, holy crap, my ammo can that had like fucking 500 ounces of silver in it, the hinge just broke off of it and almost dropped the box all over the place. Hold on, oh my god. All right, dude, what if I've never had a round made for me, right? Like I'm not really in the poor gang, you know what I mean? I'll get in there though. Pang, what if I sent you this? We need to talk. I can send you this guy, and we can turn this, you know, with a few extra ounces of silver, whatever you need, into something beautiful. What do you think? FG did a 1 tooth. Yeah, I'm not okay. Look, I shark teeth are cool. I'm talking, I want a big ass sexy round like my 10-ounce, just like my 10-ounce Tudor Beast that we picked up recently. That's what I'm looking for. Big fat chonker. All my John Wicks rounds got super milky too. Very annoying. Nothing you can do. Is there a safe way to like clean them? For like Ben Dragoon's channel round. I ain't selling that sucker. Get out of here. After you made a 10-ounce 1 tooth. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Sort of like your channel. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, sorry, PJs, but it's up on the chopping block if Pang wants to work with me. I don't know, what else other rounds do I have? I don't even know what other bars I got. Oh, you know what? Maybe better. Maybe I keep the... You know what? I mean, maybe we keep the buffalo and we just go with this guy. Pang isn't melting buffaloes? What about the American flag? I mean, that's worse, right? Just cut the buffalo out of the bar. Pang gotta cut. Pang melt the butt. Chunky round, let's do it. Yes, let's do it. I liked it. I like it. All right, hit me up, Pang, on the Discord. We'll figure this out. Dude. Cut the buffalo out of the bar. Detergent red, so you can't really clean the milk spots off either. Dang. Zero attachment. I don't care about these. These are like, remember when you guys, I was talking about how I was buying, like when silver was like $18 to $20 an ounce, I was just buying 10-ounce bars, let the dealer pick. Like, this is the kind of crap that I would get. Like, I got a whole bunch of stuff like this, and it's like, whatever. Selfor Hordian. What the heck? I haven't seen this man in this chat in a long time. What's going on, Selfor? How you doing? Did you come here just because you know Thousandaire was hanging out? All right. You guys threw some messages up there. I'm struggling to keep up. Those buffalo bars are one of my. Oh yeah, I read that. What's a box that's 7 by 12? What's that mean? Dang, I don't know. I don't follow what that means. But all I know is we need a 10-ounce silver round. What if we did like the Walking Liberty design on one side, but without the, obviously without the US mint stuff all over it? And then we did the Silver Dragoon face on the other side with your Panger popcorn stamp and all that little popcorn privy. You know what I'm saying? What do we think? I think we're cooking now, baby. I think we're cooking, Pang. Oh, you got a 9.6 ounce shark tooth. That's a chunky shark tooth, boys. Did you guys see the video I dropped about? There was a video I dropped that had, what's it called? A mammoth, or what are those? What are the giant mastodons or whatever? It was a giant ass shark tooth, like giant. I'm talking like this thing would have been probably 100 ounces if you got it melted. Just saw you live, clicked on. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I know. Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in, Selfor. I know you're in like the UK, right? So a lot of my normal it wasn't a tusk. It was a, I don't know what it's called, but it was like a giant shark tooth. Megalodon? Yeah, probably. I'm not a biology major. It's sea biology. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but it was a gigantic shark tooth. It's in that video that I posted about the local coin shop or the local coin show pickups. At one point I showed it off, and it's like, it was really cool. But yeah, that thing would have been like 100-ounce pour if it was poured. I don't even know if you could do it. Oh. So the original question was, yeah, I'm not a marine biologist, right? Or a paleontologist or anything. What are you guys stacking? I think I've tried to ask this question 4 or 5 times in the last hour, and I've never gotten to actually discussing it. But what are you guys stacking and why? I know it's like the most common question stackers ask each other. But, silver has popped from 58 up to like 66 down to 65. Do you guys think that have we hit the bottom of the pricing and like now we're stabilized and we're going to keep going up? And, like that 55 level was the floor. By the way, Kalilo, did you buy your 10 ounces at $55 an ounce? Because if you did, you should be thanking me right now. You should be saying, "Hey, Dragoon, this is how the conversation should go, Kalilo. Well, this is you talking to me, obviously, but it should go something like this. It should say, "Hey, Silver Dragoon, you remember when you made a prediction with your crystal ball that nobody thinks that you have, where you said that if silver gets to 55, because that was your low price point that you were targeting for when you would purchase next, that when silver got to $55 an ounce, that you would purchase 10 ounces, a 10-ounce bar, and I would purchase a tube of American Silver Eagles. And what you would say is, you would say, Silver Dragoon, that was the greatest recommendation of my life, and I am now up, you know, $100, and therefore out of just gratitude, I'm going to now ship you a freaking poker chip and sticker with a 75-cent stamp on it. Okay, all right, you guys, if you guys agree with that's how that conversation should go between Kalilo and I, please type Walker in the chat. Just type Walker in the chat, and I will know that Kalilo should feel the pressure of what I'm saying. Yeah, thank you. Littlefoot Silver Stacker, you are giving the crystal ball to Argent. Yeah, appreciate it. You guys, you guys need to get yourself. You genuinely need to get yourself a crystal ball. It makes life so much easier when you have a crystal ball that tells you everything that's going to happen in the future. All right, if you don't have one, do it. All right, done and done. There we go. All right, we got him. You guys see this whole live stream. The whole point of this live stream is for me to pressure people into giving me poker chips. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Send the chip. There you go. Nice. We got it. We got three in. Silence means you agree too, right? eBay free shipping on 1 gram under $200. You can find. Talking about gold, picking up gold. Hold on. 1 gram of gold here and there, mainly saving. Oh, this you're talking about when you're stacking. Nice. Mainly saving for a house over the next year. Staying in dollars with a little purchase here. Yeah, if you have a big purchase like a vehicle or a house or something like that, or you're expecting, you know, maybe a job transition, it is very smart to be in dollar bills, dollary dues. Okay. And especially if you're buying your house, if you're a first-time home buyer, you're probably going to want to put 3%, 5% down on that house. So if the average home price right now is $350K or something, right? All of a sudden, you know, you need a good, you know, 12, 15,000 cash to be able to do that right now, because you're going to have to pay all those, you know, closing costs, titles, appraisal fees, inspection fees. It shit just adds up. The down payment is probably going to be like $1,000 that you pay to the title company to, you know, tell them that you're serious about this loan and stuff like that. Put all your contingencies in there. But yeah, but best of luck to you in your search pajama stacking. I can tell you right now, I've got 2 states that I'm looking at purchasing property in the next, you know, a little bit. Let's just call it that. I'm looking to pick up property in South Carolina and or Tennessee. Those are my next 2 states that I plan to purchase property in. Paying, it depends on the market. In today's market, you guys want to talk about real estate for a little bit? I also follow real estate very closely. But anyway, a man of many masks, I guess you could say. In a buyer's market, which we are absolutely 100% in a buyer's market right now. In a buyer's market, you can absolutely dictate the seller doing your closing costs up to a certain percent paying. And then there are like legal limits on the max that they can do. But there are other ways to structure the fee structure in the deal so that even like other costs that you have obviously are associated that get covered in that as well. So in a buyer's market, you can absolutely do that. In a seller's market, it goes the other way. The buyer is actually the one paying like all the closing costs for the seller and like all this stuff. And you can't have very many contingencies because they'll just say, kick rocks, I'll take the next offer. Like, yeah, but right now we are in a great buyer's market, even though prices of real estate haven't come down as much as I thought that they should have. And obviously mortgage rates are very high right now relative to the last 10 years. Mortgage rates are actually not very high relative to like the last 60 years, but they definitely are relative to the last 10 years. So yeah, there's a lot going on there. I don't think anybody came here for my real estate market spiel, so I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, I've been watching real estate for quite a while, and for many years in certain demographic areas, like that I want to target. PDS China does it a lot. I'm sure you got this. I would love Canada to be a 51st straight. Oh gosh, I don't. I'll be honest with you, PDS. Uh, as an American citizen, we we struggle enough managing our own 50 states and taking care of their infrastructure and education and social services, and we 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 don't need another damn state, especially not a state as big as Canada. I love you, man. I appreciate you being here, but I sure as hell don't want a 51st state of Canada myself. And also, after seeing what Trudeau pulled in that country, I don't want anything to do with the politicians in that country either. What's going on, Oxby? How you doing? Silverfoot, I want to do a legit. If you are a man of many faces, then I would make like a channel round. I believe it will be good for one SS nation. What is that? For good for one SSN nation. I'm not following you. I'm not following you, Thousandaire, with what you're saying there. Maybe I'm missing context here. All right, Roadkill. Roadkill says he picked up a new recliner. Freaking A, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I love my recliner. And my recliner, though, it is like the padding is going out of it. It's got some like places where like you get like a piece of wood just jams you right in the back of your spine. And I still love it. I still love it. Penny Scout says he would take Canada. All of the stupid crap they do would go away. They have tons of oil and metals. Oh, so Penny Scout says. So let me make it clear. Penny Scout doesn't quite care about the people of the nation of Canada. Penny Scout wants to do a straight up American settler on Native Americans. Just go in there and take all the resources for themselves. Okay, I got you, Penny. I don't think that's SS nation. I must be. I don't know. Maybe I'm still hungover. I'm not following you, brother. With the deep comments through me and Craven. Yeah, I'm not. SS nation. I'm not tracking for some reason. Always pay your mortgage. Yeah, if you're gonna choose to not pay anything, yeah, don't pick the mortgage. Canada is a great summer vacation place. Superb smoked meat right now. Oh yeah, I'm not knocking the knocking the wildlife, the scenery, all that. I'm just knocking the government. Canada's mine. You're in, what is it? I am the captain. Something like that. No, there's a lot of cool stuff out there. Canada also has a massive silver and gold fields. Hey, Oxy's making for the Oxy's trying to make us want to invade. Maybe we go into the Capitol building and we pull a Venezuela. Canada's ours now. I don't mind purchasing land in the States. How do I go about it? PDS, purchasing land in the States? I actually don't even know if like you have to be a citizen or not. I don't know. I don't actually know the rule about that. If China can purchase land in the USA, I would imagine that a Canadian citizen could. You probably just get a real estate agent, get a lender, and make it happen. Not sure how it would work out though. Ladies and gentlemen, this has actually been a lot of fun. I didn't know what to expect by just throwing up a random I didn't know what to expect just throwing up a random live stream on a Sunday morning, but you guys came out in droves. I appreciate you guys. I hear there's a request for me to make a bunch of moderators, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, maybe one day. Not today. Got him. Panger, if you're still out there, Pang, we need to figure out a way to make 10-ounce channel rounds. Okay. I'm talking rounds. Circular rounds, and I think that I might send you 20 ounces of silver plus whatever obviously you need for your expenses and your needs there to make it work. But I think I could have you help me 3D print a design for a channel round, and that'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, Boys and girls, love you. Appreciate you. Enjoy. Go out there and kick ass and take advantage of the day. Don't settle for one thing. You know, build yourself multiple revenue streams. Build yourself multiple skill sets. Diversify your life, your knowledge, your skills, your experience. Don't settle, man. Don't settle in this life for anything. Appreciate you. Love you. And I'll see you guys next time we go live. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.